All right, so I think this is recording. Let's take a look at this problem, this inequality. And again, we see one that has fractions in it, and students can have a lot of anxiety about fractions. And I apologize, I really don't have a solution for that other than with practice, you get better at it. And as you get better at it, you become less anxious and more comfortable with it. So that's the only solution that I know is to just go ahead and force your way through it and practice. And not every problem is going to be fractions. So I guess that's good news for you. Um, so on the left-hand side, let's distribute this 29 over 6 to both of these terms. And so I have 29 over 6 times n plus, and when I multiply these together, well, actually, let's just write it as 29 times n and 6 times 2 because I can reduce 3 goes into 6 twice, 3 goes into 9 3 times, so I can reduce that fraction. Um, we have 269 divided by 48 um, plus 2/3 n. Now, you can write that in. Maybe it would help some people to write that in the numerator there. Maybe I should do that just as a visual aid for people. All right, so let's look at what we have here. 29 times n over 6 plus 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 29. 3 times 30 is 90, so probably 87. Let's look. 29 times 3, yeah, 87. Greater than or equal to 269 over 48. I don't believe that that reduces, but I can check that real quick on my calculator. At school, I have a calculator that displays online, one of these graphing calculators, but here at home, I don't have a way to display this online, so you really can't see what I'm keying. Yeah, that does not reduce. I didn't think it did. All right, so with 6, 4, 48, and 3, the least common denominator of those is 48. So let's get each of these denominators to be 48. So I've got 29 n over 6. I'm going to multiply this by the number 1, but I'm going to write 1 as 8 divided by 8. Here I have 87 divided by 4. I need a common denominator of 48, so I'm going to multiply this by the number 1, but I'm going to write the number 1 as 12 over 12. This has the denominator that I want, so I'm going to leave that term alone. And 48 divided by 3 is 16. So I've got 2n over 3 times the number 1, but to write 1 is 16 over 16. So now, with the common denominator of each of these terms, if I were to multiply both sides of this inequality by a positive 48, all these denominators would cancel, and all I'd have left is the numerator. So on the left-hand side, I've got 29 times 8, which I do not know what that is, 232. And then 87 times 12, 1044. Greater than or equal to 269 plus 2 times 16, 32 n. All right, so if I subtract 32n from each side, I've got 200n is greater than or equal to if I take 269 and subtract 1044, I get a negative 775. I need to shrink this up. So if I continue and divide each side of this by positive 200, I've got that. Negative 775 divided by positive 200, but that fraction reduces. So let's see, I'm just going to use my calculator to reduce it. And negative 31 over 8. I don't want to write a decimal approximation. I want to keep my answers exact. And so now that's my final answer, and I want to write that in interval notation. Since it's greater than or equal to, I use a bracket, and so negative 31 divided by 8 is a little bigger than negative 4. It's to the right of negative 4, all the way out to positive infinity. So there's our answer in interval notation. Hey, I hope that helps. And again, practice with fractions. Don't have so much anxiety with them. You can get better at it, and when you do get better at it, it'll be you'll confidence will grow, and you'll do better. So hey, I hope that helps, and I'll talk to you later.